There is only one thing in this life that has the power to stop us from doing the things that we desire to do, or the things that move us forward in life. That thing is fear. Fear is real. It is so real that every single one of us has experienced it and still experience it every day of our lives. However, the fact that fear is real does not mean that it cannot be overcome. The only difference between people who seem fearless and others who are fearful is what they know about fear that helps them overcome their fear. In this video, I want to share what I know about fear that can help you beat the fear that is frustrating you and holding you back from the success that can only be found at the other side of your fear. Stay with us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, my name is Ruth, and you are welcome to my channel where I share tips, stories, and conversations that help you activate your potentials, build a balanced personality, and clarify your purpose and path in life. If you have watched my videos before, welcome back and thank you for liking, thank you for commenting, thank you for sharing, and thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate what you do on my channel. Today, we'll be talking about fear, and I'll be sharing things that I've learned about fear that helped me overcome it and go ahead to achieve all that I have achieved so far in my life. In my last video, I shared how I started my YouTube channel, and many people reached out to ask specifically if I had any fears before starting out and how I dealt with it. First of all, let me say this: we all experience fear in different areas. For one, it is the fear of spiders. For another, it is the fear of standing in public to address people. Long before YouTube, I used to be fearful of coming out in public, how much more speaking. It was so bad that I would literally hide myself so that I would not be seen or heard. There were many things I wanted deep in my heart to do, but I couldn't get myself to do it because of fear. I used to miss out on opportunities, I used to miss out on things because I didn't know better. When I got tired of being held back, missing exciting opportunities and living below my potentials, I decided that I needed to do something about it and do it fast. The thing I did was to learn the truth about fear by getting knowledge, because knowledge, they say, dispels fear. The first truth I learned is that fear is good in keeping us safe. The instinct of fear acts as a trigger to prepare our bodies for fight or flight, and generally speaking, to help with the signals that we need to protect ourselves or to get protection. So fear is good if there is a rational reason to be fearful. But then, many times, we fear without a rational reason. The second truth I learned about fear is that fear is an emotion, like all other emotions. Excitement, anger, confidence, sadness. Emotions are triggered by things, and they can move us to do things. That is why we have to watch them carefully so they don't move us to do what we do not plan to do or keep us from doing the things that we plan to do. The thing about fear is that fear is a force that can limit us. Fear as a force can be so overwhelming because of what we believe about what is causing that fear. Someone once described fear as false evidence appearing real. And that appearance can be so convincing that it carries us off into a prison of limitation that we can only break free from when we get more knowledge about those things causing the fear. The fourth thing to know about fear is that fear is a state that can be shifted. That thing that appears real is usually created by actions, thoughts, words, and pictures that can be challenged with what you know is real. So for instance, you're told to prepare a presentation for the leadership team. And because you already feel incompetent, you start to think the worst that will happen and then focus on times when you have messed up in a presentation and even begin to tell yourself, I'm finished. The more your actions, words, and imagination locks in on those negative patterns of fear that you're used to, the deeper the fear will get, and that loop will keep you in that cycle of defeat. So to shift out from that fear and that cycle, you need to reverse the states that facilitate fear to the states that facilitate whatever you want in the place of fear. So if it is confidence you need to change course and then start acting confidently. Affirm yourself with words that boost your confidence and picture yourself killing the presentation. To challenge the fear, you need to address and break patterns of behavior, change sources of information, and picture your desired outcomes. The fifth thing to note is that fear can be controlled from the mind. It's all in the mind. And I just explained how this can happen. And that is simply what it is. You have to decide that whatever it is that is on the other side of your fear is worth reaching for and taking the steps that I have shared to get to them. So I want to encourage you to take that step, make that presentation, pitch that idea, start that business, approach that girl or guy. Go for that adventure, whatever it is that God has given you the potential to do and has kept in store for you, go for it. Life is given to be lived in its fullness, and if you're struggling with false evidences appearing real, you need to reach out for the truth and you will see behind the facade. If you have questions, let's engage in the comment section and I'll be very happy to respond to your questions and share more tips to help you overcome your fear. As you watch and engage, remember, click the like button, share this video with a friend, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you will know when we drop a new video. I'm rooting for you to beat your fears today and start crushing all those goals you have always wanted to achieve and getting the outcomes you've always desired to experience. See you at the top and in my next video. Bye.